Welcome to the Explainer. Today we're diving into something I know a lot of us struggle with, getting that perfect, long-lasting makeup base. We're going to break down the techniques from a really popular tutorial to figure out the secrets to a truly professional finish.
Okay, so let's get right into it. This is not about just, slapping on some makeup and calling it a day. It's a whole system for building a flawless canvas. We're going to really look at the why behind every single step.
All right, first things first. Before you even think about reaching for your foundation, there's a crucial prep step, neutralizing any imperfections so you have a perfectly even starting point.
So what even is a color corrector? Think of it as your secret weapon. It's made to target very specific things, like dark circles or any redness, and it cancels them out before your foundation goes on. That way, nothing unwanted peeks through.
And the technique is actually super simple. First, you just dot the corrector right onto the spot you want to fix. Then, you layer your concealer right on top of that. The real magic is when you gently blend them together. It just creates this seamless, neutralized canvas.
Okay, so the prep work is done, our canvas is even and ready to go. Now it's time for the main event, the foundation itself. We have all had this moment. You put on your foundation, look in the mirror, and for a second you think, whoa, I look like a ghost. But hold on, don't panic. This is actually part of the plan.
And this right here explains it perfectly. Your foundation is just that, a foundation. It's meant to be a blank slate that gets brought to life once you add back all the dimension with your contour, your blush, and your lipstick.
Now this is a total game changer. It's not just about what foundation you're using, it's how you're applying it. Instead of rubbing or dragging it around, which just smears it and can cause streaks, you want to gently tap, tap, tap it into the skin. That's how you get that flawless, almost airbrushed finish. So, our canvas is perfectly smooth and even. Now it's time to bring back all the natural shape, the dimension, and the color to the face. I know seeing those first few stripes of contour can be a little alarming. It's so easy to think you've gone way too far. But just like with the foundation shade, you've really got to trust the process here.
And here's the key. These creamy products are made to be blended. As you start working them into your skin, they just soften and melt right into the foundation, creating a really subtle, natural-looking shape. Okay, let's talk about a super important step that makes sure all of this hard work actually lasts. We need to lock this base in place.
So what does it even mean to lock your makeup? Well, it's pretty simple. It's all about using a really fine powder to set all of your cream and liquid products. This one little step is what's going to stop your makeup from creasing and make it last all day long.
This little three-step trick, you might have heard it called baking, is a total pro move, but it's so easy to do. You just apply a good amount of powder, let it sit for a few seconds to kind of soak up any extra oil, and then you just sweep away the excess. The result? A truly locked-in, flawless finish. Oh, this is the worst, isn't it? You spend all this time on your makeup, and then you look later and your foundation just looks kind of gray and ashy. It's a super common problem, but thankfully, the fix is pretty simple.
So the big takeaway here is that you're in control. A grayish look usually just comes down to your foundation shade being a tiny bit off. The secret is to have two shades, one a little lighter and one a little darker than your skin, so you can always mix up a custom color that's a perfect match.
Okay, so the base is perfected, it's sculpted, it is locked in place. Let's see how the final details on the eyes and lips just pull the whole transformation together.
You know, the eye makeup actually follows a very similar idea of layering. You start with a dark brown base color to get everything started. Then you press a shimmer right onto the center of the lid for that pop of light. You bring back the shape by building up that dark brown on the outer corners. And here's a fantastic tip. Put mascara on before and after your false lashes. It helps them blend so much more naturally.
And honestly, this is the ultimate takeaway from this whole thing. It is not about having the most expensive products on the market. Technique is absolutely everything. Once you master the method, you can get a flawless result with pretty much any foundation you're using.
So after going through this whole process, from the color correcting all the way to locking everything in, what's the one step you're going to try? The one thing you might have been missing that could completely revolutionize your makeup routine?